All right, hello yogis, and welcome to your easy stand-up yoga. This is just a really simple, easy practice where we're gonna give our wrists a break, we're gonna give our knees a break, and just totally do it standing. All right, let's get started. So let's come to find a nice mountain pose, Tadasana, one of my favorite poses. And for this one, you're just gonna stand with your feet hip distance apart and parallel. So just have a peek down and notice if maybe your toes are turning out a little bit or your heels are pointing in or out or something like that. And that's totally okay if they are. If it's comfortable, see if you can move your feet towards parallel. Good, and now just bring a gentle bend into your knees. Relax your arms by your sides with your palms facing forwards. And let's just either soften your gaze or close your eyes here if it's comfortable for you. And bring your awareness to your breath. Good, let's take a few rounds of collective breath in and out together just to land here. Now, just letting your day go, giving yourself this time. Good, and now begin to drop your awareness down to your feet. And begin to press down evenly through all four corners of your feet. So imagining there are two little light points, maybe one on each side of the balls of your feet and one on each side of your heels, and press those down into the earth. Good, and as you do this, draw up through your arches, as if you were drawing energy up from the earth all the way up through your body. Good, now begin to activate through your core, hug in through the belly. And maybe bring your awareness to your rib cage and see if you can just, the front rib cage, and see if you can just hug it in a little bit internally. Good, now draw your shoulders up towards your ears and relax them down your back. And now lift tall through the crown of your head. Beautiful, you're doing great. Good, remember to breathe. And notice how you might feel a little bit different just standing a little bit taller. And right here, let's just take a moment to set a nourishing intention for your practice. It could be something as simple as peace, calm, and bringing strength into your body. Often the first thing that comes to mind is just perfect. Good, whatever that nourishing intention is, breathe that into your whole body right now. Deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, one more deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful. Slowly flutter your eyes open if they're closed. And let's get going. Inhale, sweep your arms up above you. Bring your gaze up towards the sky if that's comfortable, and exhale out through the mouth. Bring your hands through heart center, down through the midline of the body. Good, two more just like that. You're doing great. Inhale, sweep your arms out. Big breath up into your heart. Bring your gaze up. Exhale out through the mouth. Just letting any residual tension from your day melt out. Good, inhale, sweep your arms up. Big breath. Exhale out through the mouth, let it go. Good. And now I'm going to turn sideways just so you can see me. We're going to do that again. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Bring your gaze up towards the sky. Gentle back bend. And now exhale, fold forward. Bend your knees really generously here. An option to either have your hands on your thighs, maybe on your shins, maybe on the mat if they comfortably reach, and if not, that's okay too. Good, wherever you're at, just take a little halfway lift, lengthen your spine forward, and exhale, fold over your thighs. Good, slowly roll up, vertebrae by vertebrae, you're doing great. As you get to the top, roll your shoulders back a couple of times. Two more, just like that. You're doing great. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Big breath in, filling up the body with life force, prana. Exhale, forward. Gently bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, best version for you. Either hands to thighs, shins, or your mat. Long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Good. As you get to the top, roll your shoulders back a couple of times. And one more, biggest breath of the day so far. Fill your body up with fresh energy, fresh life force. Exhale, forward fold. Just letting go of anything you don't need. Inhale, gentle halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Yeah, and as you get to the top, roll your shoulders back. And come to stand back in your mountain pose, Tadasana. Good, now inhale, sweep your arms up above you. Interlace your fingers, and now it's like you turn your hands inside out and press your palms up towards the sky. Good, here we go. Now press down through your feet. Grow tall through the crown of your head and gently arc up and over to your right. Getting a nice side stretch here. Just beginning to open up the side body. Breathe into your left rib cage. Good, slowly come back to center. Relax your hands down. And let's do the other side. You're doing great. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Press your palms up towards the sky. Grow tall. You got it. Dive up and over to your left. Good, beautiful, big breaths into your right rib cage. You're doing great. And slowly come back to center. Good, relax your hands down. And inhale, sweep your arms up. Interlace your fingers, pressing your palms up towards the sky, and now hug in through your core. Lift your sternum up towards the sky and just come into a gentle back bend. An option here to open up through the throat, lifting up through the chin, or if you have any neck sensitivity, keep your chin tucked, no problem. Just breathe up into your heart, open up through your front body. For 3, 2, 1, good work. Slowly come back to center. Relax your arms down by your sides. And just take a moment to land back in your mountain pose. Maybe close your eyes and notice any differences in the body. Maybe any pockets of space beginning to open out. Good. Now let's take a quarter turn. And actually, you don't need to, but I'm going to so that you can see me a little bit. Again, bring your feet hip distance apart and parallel. Bend your knees, bring your arms up in front of you, and we're finding our Utkatasana here, chair pose. This is really good for working your leg strength, for working the glutes. You want to tone your bum. Good, now right here, have a peek down at your feet. You're doing great. And just give your toes a little wiggle and maybe spread the toes out and relax them down. And if you can't see your toes because your knees are coming forward, no problem, just shift your weight back. And think of melting your weight down into your heels. Good, bring your gaze forward, breathe, you're doing great. For 3, you got it. 2, building strength, yeah. 1, beautiful work. Slowly come back up. Good, now inhale, sweep your arms out. And exhale, gently fold forward. Again, bending your knees. Now I want you to bend your knees as much as you need to, and it might be quite a bit, and that's totally okay, in order to get your fingertips down towards the mat. Take your peace fingers here, wrap them around your big toes. And if this isn't accessible for you, no problem at all. You can just rest your hands on your thighs, and that's totally fine too. If you're able to reach your toes, allow the body to fold over your shins, and now gently begin to lift your sits bones up towards the sky. So we're beginning to get a nice opening through the backs of the hamstrings here. Beginning to straighten the legs any amount. And it might be just a little tiny bit that they straighten today, and that's okay. Relax your head down. Breathe. For 3, 2, 1, beautiful work. Okay, again, bending the knees here, supporting the body. Bring your hands onto your hips. Pull up through your core, strong core, root to rise with a long, flat spine. Good, beautiful work. All right, so now let's step your right foot back. So we're gonna come into a gentle lunge here and just keep that back knee nice and bent and bring your hands onto your hips. Good, find that drishti, that solid point in front of you of focus to help you balance. Good, an option if you wanna go a little further to sweep your arms up above you. Yeah, imagine you're drawing energy up through your feet and out through your fingertips. And if you want to go a little further, even cactus the arms and maybe come into a gentle back bend. If you're having a little wobble, I know I am a little bit, that's totally okay, you're doing great. Beautiful, slowly come back to center, good work. And let's just switch feet. Stepping your right foot forward, and now step your left foot back. Good. Again, finding that nice solid foundation here in our lunge, back knee nice and gently bent. Bring your hands onto your hips. Good. And then option 2, inhale, sweep your arms up. Again, pressing down through your feet and imagining you're drawing energy up through your feet and out through your fingertips. Good, you're doing great. Maybe cactus the arms. Maybe come into a gentle back bend, breathe up into your heart. You've got it. 3, 2, 1. Good work. Good. Now step your left foot to your right foot. All right. Now moving along this line of movement, but going a little bit further, let's step our right foot back. And we're going to set up here for our warrior 1. So with this, you want to make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Your front foot is facing forward, but your back foot is angled towards the upper right corner of your mat. Good, and that back leg can be extended any amount, and your front leg is bent. From here, bring your hands onto your hips. Good. Now bring your awareness to this right hip here, and maybe give it a little massage and gently wrap it forward with your right hand. Good, so you get the sense of the right hip is gently always pressing forwards. Option to have your hands under your hips, or if you want to go a little further, sweep your arms up above you. Good, root down through your feet, lift up through the crown of your head. Maybe come into a gentle back bend if you want. For 3, you got it. 2, warrior 1. Good, slowly come back to center. Now come onto the ball of your back foot. Rotate your knee in to just comfortably and safely transition back. And there you go, you got it. And let's just step onto the other, try it on the other side. Good, step your left foot back. Again, setting up for your warrior. Whoa! This one could be a wobbly one, which is awesome. So, setting up for your warrior 1 here. So, feet are hip distance apart as if you're standing on train tracks. Back toes are angled towards the upper left corner of your mat. Front toes are facing forward. Good, bring your hands onto your hips. You're doing great. Again, take that left hand and gently massage that left hip forward. You get that sense of wrapping the left hip forward. You're doing great. Hold that solid drishti point in front of you to help you focus. And maybe if you want to go a little further, inhale, sweep your arms up. Strong warrior 1. You've got it. Good, breathe, press down through your feet, lift up through the crown of your head. Maybe come into a gentle back bend, open up your heart, standing tall, strong warrior. For 3, 2, 1, good work. Again, come onto the ball of your back foot, rotate your knee in a little bit, and step your feet together. Beautiful work. Now, let's go a little bit further, taking a nice wide step out. Bring your feet hip distance apart, or not hip distance apart, as wide apart as you can comfortably make them. Rotate your right foot towards the front edge of your mat. Have a peek at your front ankle and make sure it's in line with either your back heel or instep. And now just angle your back toes in. Good, and now bend into your front knee any amount. Have a peek at your front ankle now, and just make sure it's right in line underneath your knee. Once you've got this, extend your arms out. Find your drishti, that solid point of focus in front of you, out over your fingertips, and boom, look at this, warrior two. You're doing great. Press down through your feet. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Breathe for 3, building strength. 2, you've got it. 1, good work, awesome. Straighten through your front leg. Rotate your right foot in, and now let's just try it on the other side. And rotate your left foot out. So again, have a peek at your front heel and make sure it's in line with either your back instep or your heel. And then angle your back toes in. Once you're ready, bend down into your front knee, any amount. So you might be a little closer, have a bit of a shorter stance, or in time, it might be comfortable to move into a bit of a longer stance. And wherever you're at is just perfect. You're doing great. Good. So just have a peek at your front ankle, make sure it's in line under your knee, and then once you're ready, boom, raise your arms, hold that solid point of focus, and come into your warrior two on the other side. Good. Press down through your feet. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Strong warrior. Breathe for 3, 2, 1. Oh, power warriors we are. Awesome work. Good. Rotate your left foot in, and let's just step our feet together. Good. Now coming into a final little balancing series here as we make our way towards the end of our practice. So for this one, I like to bring my feet right together. And now bring your awareness into your left foot and begin to transfer your weight into your left foot, pressing that left foot down into the mat. Good. Now from here, open your right knee to the side and come onto the ball of your right foot. And now bring your hands to prayer. Continue pressing down through your left foot, your standing foot, and lengthen up through the crown of your head. We're coming into tree pose here, Vrikshasana. So option to stay right here, and this one can be a wobbly one for a while. So if this is good in challenging your balance, stay right here. This is perfect, you're doing great. If you wanna go a little further, maybe come onto your toes, or maybe begin lifting your foot off the mat and place it along your inner thigh or your inner calf. Good, breathe, you've got it. 2, 1, good. Bring your knee towards the front and release down. Great work. Let's try it again on the other side. Or let's try it for the first time on the other side. Again, transfer your weight now into your right foot and really begin pressing down through all 4 corners of that foot. And now open your knee to the left, your left knee to the left. Hands can come into prayer. And maybe this is just where you stay here. And again, find that drishti point, that solid point of focus in front of you to help you balance. Good. Press down through your standing foot. Lift tall through the crown of your head. And maybe you just stay right here. Or maybe you begin to come up onto your tiptoes. Or maybe even lift that left foot off the mat, coming into your inner calf. An option as well to bring it all the way up to your inner thigh if that's part of your practice, but I'm gonna stay here today. Don't forget to breathe for 3, you got it, 2, 1, good work. Bring your knee forwards and release. Good. Now, again, we've begun the practice of balancing and transferring weight onto one foot and then the other, so let's try that again. Transfer your weight onto your left foot. Anchor down through all 4 corners of your foot. And now hug your right knee up. Interlacing your fingers around your right knee. Good, and now option to stay right here. Or if you wanna go a little further, place your left hand on your knee, your right hand on your hip, and come into a gentle twist. Good, press down through the standing foot, lift to the crown of your head to help you balance. And slowly come back to center. And if you wobble and fall out like I just did, that is awesome. Celebrate that. It means just the body's figuring it out, which is great. That's what yoga's all about. Good, and let's try it on the other side. Press down through your right foot. Interlace your fingers around your left knee. Hug it in towards your chest. Good, and maybe Come into your gentle twist. Continue to press down through your standing foot. Lift tall through the crown of your head. Beautiful. Slowly come back to center. Whew. Good. And as we begin with our breath, let's return to some deep breaths just to finish. You did amazing. Again, landing back in our mountain pose. Feet hip distance apart and parallel. Arms are relaxed by your side. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Deep breath. Bring your gaze up. Breathe up into your heart. Exhale. Bring your hands through heart center. Good. 2 more just like that. Inhale, deep breath in. Exhale it out. Letting it go. Good. 1 more. Deep breath in. Fill your whole body up with this beautiful life force, prana. Exhale it out. Good. Relax your arms by your sides. Maybe with your palms facing forward if that's comfortable. And now just soften your gaze or close your eyes if that's comfortable. And just take a moment to acknowledge that you did it. You did great. Take a moment just to breathe your awareness to your heart center, honoring your practice and this nourishing time you have given to yourself. I want to thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a little like, hit subscribe to see more of the videos that we have coming out. And always leave me a comment. Let me know how it was for you. I love to hear how your stand-up yoga is going. As always, the light in me bows to and honors the light in you. Thank you so much for sharing your powerful energy today. Great work. Namaste.